Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening. This is the Baseball Roundtable Talks. I am your host, Smoking Jeremy B. To my right is Paul. Below me is Big Rich. And, of course, next to him is Adam McNally. How's everybody going?
Good. Thanks.
And there's our buddy MDE popping in the chat already.
Rich, real quick before we get started, did you want one? I can get one in that size.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Jeremy, yours is in too.
Oh, cool. Awesome. I will send that to you by Friday.
As long as, yeah, it's fine. We'll talk about it after the show, but I just wanted to make sure. All right, cool. Anyway, let's talk some baseball.
Yeah, so the World Baseball Classic is going on, and Paul, give us that amazing update, that little tidbit of information about that Netherlands game you told us about.
Yeah, Ozzy Albies. He hit a walk-off home run. It was the first walk-off home run in WBC history.
That's amazing.
Very good.
So other than that, there's quite a few teams that are undefeated yet. Oh, Adam, look who's in the chat. It's Smoking Dad.
Yay for Dad.
Oh.
MDE.
So while we're on the topic of that, the Italy guy, Amore, hit 2 home runs for the first time ever for Italy, if we're going to get into first times.
Yep, that's great. I love first time stuff. First time stuff is awesome. Because it's the World Baseball Classic is what? Is that every year now or every other year? Every other year, right?
Years, I think it's
3 years.
Every 3 years, I believe. Because didn't they play it last in 2023?
Yep. It's every 3 years. It was every other year for a minute, and then they switched after COVID, if I remember right. Correct?
I believe you are correct, sir.
Now, for the WBC, here's another thing that's really, really cool, you guys. A 17-year-old Joseph Contreras is Jose Contreras of the Yankees' son. And he pitched, I think, the last inning and got like a double play. Aaron Judge. Unbelievable.
Shattered his bat.
Unbelievable. That's the most.
Oh, when he was pitching for Brazil, right? When we blew him out? Yeah. I heard about that.
What does that mean, Jeremy? What are we talking about here? What costs $37.50?
He says every time I play that music, it makes him have to have therapy because I had a prop bet with Ken on the Thanksgiving Day game.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just wanted.
And I had to do the truffle shuffle if the Lions lost to the Packers, and I did it to that music. So every time I play it, he says he needs therapy now because he saw my belly shaking in the camera.
That's so funny.
If you remember Goonies, the truffle shuffle, you remember he lifted his shirt and shook his belly? I did that exact move. That's the truffle shuffle.
How about that moonshot today? Might have been yesterday.
There's been a lot of moonshots at the WBC.
But O'Neal Cruz just blasted it 450 feet, I think.
Oh my God!
Horror stories. Keegan says.
Yeah. Suzuki blasted one earlier today too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been killing him. Also, defensive plays. Manny Machado, two great back-to-back, I think.
Oh,
Defensive
yeah.
plays at third base. You see them. And then a Rosarina throwing that guy out at home. Some really good
Machado
plays.
makes that crap look so easy. I mean,
He
he's
does.
just so smooth over there.
If you look at his stats the last 5 years, very consistent too. Like 29 homers, 90 RBIs every year, 280, 290. The guy's terrific.
So you got to be feeling good there, Yinzer.
Yes. Moonshine shots. You know,
And
I'm still waiting. I got that for Christmas last year, and it hasn't been opened yet, and it won't be opened. You know
Nice.
why? Because it's a Lions-based Fireball bottle. So until we win the Super Bowl, that's staying untapped.
Jesus. Are you gonna
So
let?
you're
Are
passing
you?
it on to?
So are you just gonna let it collect dust and like brush it all off whenever it's time? And we're gonna be like 90 whenever you do this.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, I hope it ain't. I hope we ain't 90. And I mean, I hope
Well,
we're
it
still doing
hasn't.
this. I hope we're still
It
doing
hasn't
this at
happened in
90.
60
but-
years, so I don't expect it anytime soon. Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay. Oh, that was the teacher from South Park, right?
Yeah, the teacher. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh
So-
man.
You know who's also 2 home runs, Suzuki of the Cubs?
Yeah.
Really good. I
And
mean, this
then
is
you
great
got-
baseball.
Yeah. Then you got Shohei Ohtani. Like every other time he's up, he hits a home run.
Well, he's just
Yeah. And I mean, Manny's kid hit 2. One I don't think has landed yet.
Oh, the Great Britain. No, yeah, the Great Britain guy hit a home run today. First time ever with a leadoff homer for the Brits.
Oh, that's why they're up 1-0 right now, huh?
Yeah, he hit off a Scooble.
Go figure.
Can
The
anybody
boy's
tell
falling
me?
apart already. No, I'm kidding. Scooble's going to be just fine. I think we're going to be,
Oh yeah,
you know, we're looking at it. Scooble and Skeens Cy Young awards to lose. I don't know about you guys, but
oh yeah.
it's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
Best pitcher on the planet. You know, Skeens too, but I mean, Scooble to me is better than all of them. You know, you put Skeens though. If it's scary though, you put Skeens on the Yankees. You're talking Denny McClain type numbers, like 27 wins. You know,
Watch and see what happens this year.
unbelievable.
One of my things that I'm going outside the box on is I'm saying Skeens wins 20 this year.
Yeah, he will.
Because if he had any kind of run support last year, Adam and I figured this out on our show. If he would have had league average run support last year, he would have been 23-2.
Yeah,
So Scooble,
and they've improved their bat this year too.
They
So,
have.
I mean,
Scooble,
you know,
Scooble ended up pitching 3 innings. He had the 1 earned run off of the home run and 5 strikeouts.
Yeah,
Tune-up.
he's gonna be okay.
tune up. I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying?
And this is
Like,
the only game he's pitching in the classic.
Right.
So
he said he's going to stick around and watch them play a little bit, but he's not going to pitch anymore. Yeah, that's what he said.
I
So,
thought he said he was gonna pitch it once they're in the pool.
he said that
they are in pool
No.
play
said-
right now.
It says pool play.
he's going to stick
Yeah.
around, but I don't think he's going to pitch. I don't know.
Goalie.
But yeah, I mean, I got a question. Do you know approximately how many? I know this answer. I want to see if you guys know how many baseball players are playing in the WBC this year.
I mean,
many
what?
Major League Baseball players are playing in the WBC this year?
Wow, that I do not know exactly how many.
I would
I want to say
number
somewhere
teams.
somewhere around 80 at least.
You're gonna be surprised.
110?
I think it was
110?
27. I think it was 27, wasn't it?
No, way more.
No,
You
there's
guys-
way more than that.
190, 25, 30% of the league is playing in
Wow.
the WBC Classic.
And that's
Believe
why
it.
we're getting. That's why we're getting a look at all these guys in spring training that we wouldn't normally ever never heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other day for the Tigers, we had a guy go 4 for 4 in a win the other day that one of the prospects I've been waiting to see for over a year, Kevin McGonigal.
He's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, the shortstop for the Guardians, Tortolino, I think his name is. He's been having a hell of a spring season right now.
They talk about Connor Griffin of the Pirates, they're talking about Bobby Wood or better, right? McGonigal, the same thing, I think. I mean, these two, they're special. They're no misses.
They're 1 and 2 prospects, right?
Yeah, they're no misses.
McGonigal leaped up and caught that line drive at Griffin hit today and robbed him of a base hit.
But I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a name right now that you guys are going to remember that I said this. J.J. Weatherholt, St. Louis Cardinals shortstop, second baseman. The guy is right up there with them guys. He'll hit. He's not going to hit 30 home runs. He'll be 20-20 with a high batting average. He's really good.
Yeah, they say that McGonigal's like for his position, he's a 4-tool player. The only thing he's lacking is the elite speed, if I remember correctly on what I've read on him.
In MLB right now.
Yeah,
behind Griffin.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Well, there you go. There's your Michael Ward. He's talking up your guy, Weatherholt.
Weatherholt, he's a beast. I'm telling you guys.
All right, I'll keep it in mind.
Fantasy baseball, brother. He's a beast. He's going to be a beast.
Speaking of fantasy baseball, we need 5 more players if you want to join us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got a league.
What do you got?
Jeremy, did you join?
No, I can't afford to right now.
I sent you the link, damn it.
I know you sent me the link.
I sent the link in the driving to the top stuff, but yeah, we got a 5x5. It's going to end up being a 10-team league. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna. It's pretty standard, but I did expand the rosters a little bit to include corner infield, middle infield, couple extra bench players, that kind of thing.
Hey, MDE, if you're listening, if you're watching, are you in? I'm in.
$50 buy-in, right?
Yeah, it's $50 buy-in. I can shoot you my Zelle info, and
the only dates I can are 22nd, 23rd. Those are the 2 dates I can't. But
I was looking at the 21st.
Okay,
good. I was looking at the 21st. So
fine.
MDE said he's in if you're in, so I can forward them both the link for you.
Excellent. Okay. There's 2 right there, brother. 2 right there.
And he goes.
Awesome. Yeah, I was looking the 21st. I have it tentatively set. If you look at the league page at like 6:00.
Yeah.
But we can always take a vote and move it around that day if we need to.
What platform?
Yahoo.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's 5x5 category head to head.
Okay.
So
I got you.
If you got the first pick overall in the baseball fantasy draft, who are you going, Paul?
Who am I going first pick overall? None other than Ohtani.
Are you the same way, Rich?
Hands down. Let me back up on that. If it's a league that he can go pitcher and hitter, yes.
Yeah, that was my next question.
If it's a league you can only hit, Judge.
Okay. No, see, the way that this one is going to be saying, it's 2 separate players.
Okay, then Judge.
Yeah. Judge I'm thinking Judge or Bobby Witt.
Yep.
Bobby Witt's terrific. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't Judge, if Judge got hurt, say in spring training, Witt.
I think those are your top 3 in whatever order. Those have got to be your top 3.
Yeah.
For batting, Judge, Witt, and Ohtani.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And for pitching,
Skubal.
Yeah, it's Skubal, Ohtani, then whoever.
Skeens.
And Skeens.
Skubal, Ohtani.
No, see, I would go Skeens, Skubal, Crochet.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Ohtani.
Yeah, I would go.
I'd go Yamamoto after that.
Yamamoto. Yeah. Good call. Adam, what do you think?
I agree with your top 3 for sure.
You think Ohtani or Yamamoto next?
I'm Yamamoto simply on consistency and durability.
Considering the fact that that's the jersey I have to get because he won the MVP, I'm gonna have to go that way.
Well, I look at it this way: there were 6 guys that had 200 strikeouts last year and had under a 2.6 ERA, and Yamamoto is one of them. It's Skeens, Skubal, Yamamoto, Crochet, Hunter Brown, Christopher Sanchez.
Michael, we can move the draft around to make it work.
Sanchez.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it set for the 21st. So
21st of this month,
Paula
right?
said
21st
Yeah,
is what?
yeah.
That's
2 weeks from today.
all right. So yeah, Saturday nights, right? Yeah, Saturday night. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we can put it to a vote if we need to do it in the afternoon or whatever.
So since you guys will be in your draft, I don't want to take you away from it. We can go 3 weeks out on the show.
Other than that,
Why? We could-
do it in
why?
the afternoon.
Why? We could do the draft and the show.
You could.
We could do the draft and the show, or do it or do them both at the same time,
Right.
or
Well, that's funny
do it in
because
the afternoon.
I do a fantasy football show on Saturdays, and we actually
Oh.
scheduled the draft while we did my fantasy football show, and we showed it live. That was fun.
Okay.
What I would
Mr.
like for
Irrelevant
us
of
to do
fantasy
is drive into
baseball,
the top of
Kyler
this.
Murray. Well, with
He
him
was
being a free
drafted.
agent,
He was
If
drafted
nobody
by
signed-
someone to play baseball, right? He was drafted by someone.
Oakland A's.
Oakland, yeah.
The
My
A's now, Jeremy. The A's.
My boy Tom Brady was drafted.
He
by
was
the
drafted by the Oakland A's at the time.
Oh,
Right.
You
Yeah,
got it.
Tom Shady was drafted as a catcher by the Expos.
By the Expos. Yeah.
And my Tigers drafted a Super Bowl winning quarterback before the Lions did,
Oh yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
So did the
Um,
Rangers. Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I was just going to say. I was going to ask who did Russell Wilson. He was drafted, but I wasn't sure who.
Yep, by the Rangers.
7th overall.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I'll tell you what, though, Kyler Murray when he came out,
He might have
because I
been a
got a
better
chance to
baseball
see
player.
him through high school and all that, he may have been a better baseball player than football player.
Right.
I think they should have. We're in baseball, but I think they should have actually. They should have traded Tua and Murray to each other's teams this year in football. But let's get off of football. But anyway,
Ooh.
No, that's okay. I like that. I like that saying because you know what? You're going for the guy that he's one hit away from eating applesauce through a straw the rest of his life, and the other guy that needs a step ladder to be 5'8".
No,
hey now,
Jeremy, bring it up, buddy. Bring it up.
dude, I'm 5'4" if I'm lucky right now.
Jeremy, bring it up. Bring
Which
up
one?
Kyler. Bring up
Oh.
Kyler Murray checking in.
Oh, checking in Minneapolis? Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that. Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yes,
Here's
Michael,
all
I
I
know.
know.
When I was in high school, Michael, I was like 5 feet if I was lucky, and I was very good actually in high school. But you're right, Michael Edwards.
Here's all I know. I'm a legit 7 foot and 5 bills. Okay. If Kyler Murray is 5'10" or 5'11" as he's listed, I'm 6'1".
There's no
There
way.
is no possible way on this planet he's 5'10" or 5'11".
He's
That's like
5'8".
Diego
He's
Pavia.
5'8" at most.
And Diego Pavia ain't that.
No.
Pavi is
from
5'6"
Vanderbilt?
if he's lucky. 5'7", 5'6" if he's lucky. Pavi.
And
Yeah.
Pavia's attitude, you know what I said? He's going to be the Johnny Manziel of this draft.
He's
Except for the fact he's not getting drafted.
Right.
At least
Oh, he
Manziel
might.
got drafted.
He might, but
Doug
it'll be like a
Flutie-
7th
Doug
round
Flutie
pick.
looks down on him having a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And Doug
a lot of
Flutie's
people look down at
5'7".
me.
You know, I forgot how big. I know it's a baseball show, but you forget how big Cam Newton was, and then when he stood next to Christian McCaffrey all the time, it looked like McCaffrey was 5'6".
Actually, no, I think Diego
Yeah.
Pavia is smaller than Kyler Murray.
He is. He very well is. Well,
Oh, yeah, I
Freddie
know.
Patek,
There's a
Pee-wee.
valid point,
Pee Wee.
Hey, think about it this way: the one picture that has gone around a million times, and Jeremy, I'm sure you've got it somewhere, is the one of Aaron Judge standing at second base next to Jose Altuve.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
was like
I mean, that
stomach.
tells you the baseball right there.
And
It
You
looked
guys
like
are
a,
both
it looked
gonna be
like
Hall
a
of
high
Famers.
school senior next to a kindergartner.
Yeah, they're both going to be Hall of Famers.
but you guys,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm probably older than all of you guys, right? I don't know if you remember or have heard of Freddie Patek.
Kansas City Royals, Pittsburgh
shortstop,
Pirates.
5'2".
Yes, sir.
Yep. Bucky Dent was
Started his
short.
career with the Pirates and went to Kansas
I remember
City.
Bucky
Yeah,
Dent.
You know,
remember Bucky
Yeah,
Dent?
if he's 5'10", I'm 6'8".
The Rangers
5'11",
had a
by
guy
the
named
way.
Scott Fletcher that was 5'5" at best. But was a great shortstop.
come on, Michael. Michael, MDE. You can always depend on my MDE to like make
Have something funny to say.
make us laugh.
Yeah, he does. I love
Oh my
I love
God.
talking to Michael.
He's awesome.
DC Grinders. That's great.
Oh, probably the Cowboys will be the Yahoos to take Pavia as a backup to old numbnuts at quarterback.
Dak Prescott, Dakota Rain. That's his real name,
Yeah.
Dakota Rain.
It is Dakota Rain Prescott.
And it's Rayne, as female as it could sound for being spelled.
I'll tell you what, though, I have said this. I've told Adam this 20 times. I firmly believe that if Dak Prescott was in a different, better situation, he'd be a top 5 quarterback in football.
Well, if you look at his
It's just that
numbers,
he's
he
in
hasn't
that
been far off
circus
of
in
that.
Dallas,
I know.
huh?
They either have a really bad running game and his passing game's amazing, or they have a really bad defense and the offense can't overdo it. If he was on a team that was middle of the road consistent all the way across the board, he'd have at least won 4 playoff games by now.
For
There were
sure.
people kidding around. Well, he should have gone to Pittsburgh. I'd take him in Pittsburgh. I'd take him in Pittsburgh right now.
Yeah.
No doubt
Eddie
about it.
Goodell is the shortest baseball player at 3'7".
Yep,
3'7".
that's
Yep.
right. Played one
I do
game.
not want Kyler Murray.
What's that?
No, he misses out on any of them that exceed 100 miles an hour because you have to be 5'11".
Oh shit.
You know when you get scared at my age, when you're over 50 and you go to an amusement park with the kids and you see the sign that says, this roller coaster exceeds 100 miles an hour. If you have heart problems or think you do not ride.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
still
Well, hey, now Kyler has a new endorsement deal with Kids Gap, and he's supposed to be the new spokesperson for all their athletic wear this year.
Come on.
Easy, Jeremy, easy.
Come on. That's awesome.
That's because he fits in their largest clothing sizes.
See, there you go.
It's cheaper.
He didn't want to grow up. He's a Toys R Us kid.
Oh, I'm glad you said it. I was about to.
Yeah, I got more short jokes than trust me.
The best thing that happened was right after he got his extension. Some guy saw a video and they were in a traffic jam on the LA freeway, and somebody had one of those racing remote control cars and was weaving in and out of the cars and then went up the exit ramp. And they said, "Look at that, Kyler Murray going to sign his check."
Oh,
Wow,
that's awesome. That's just not
that's
right.
awesome.
That's just not right.
See, I like that.
Kyler shops at Baby Gap and wears an extra Speedium.
Michael.
that was my buddy Yinzer. He's a
Oh, that was
Steelers
Yinzer? I thought it was,
Pirates fan.
Did we hashtag
Yeah.
Kyler on this thing by any chance?
No, we will though.
you should have.
Trust me. Oh, that's easy to do. I can hashtag it after the show.
Dak.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, I didn't expect it to go there, but just because of that, I got to show it one more time because that could
Oh my
be.
God. Stop.
That looks like it's 3'7" right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Maybe a little taller. Those counters are like 4 and a half foot tall. So yeah.
Fall into the baby gap. Remember those commercials back in the 80s? Fall into the Gap, talking about Gap clothing stores.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler is a baby.
Yeah, I don't think we're that much further apart in age, Paul, than you think we are.
Yeah, I'll be 56 in October.
I'll be 55 in August.
I'm older. I'm much. And Adam's like what, 30?
If Kyler had signed with the A's, he would have been an all-star by now. I believe that. He was a serious talent. Maybe not too late. Drew Henson tried both. Bo and Dion did okay at both. Bo and Dion did okay at both while playing both. There's a difference. Drew Henson got drafted by the Yankees and decided he'd make more money there.
Paul just made me feel really young. Paul made me feel young.
Bo and Dion
Why
were
are you
all-stars.
Are you older than 30?
Yeah.
You are?
Bo and Dion were
Oh, you
all-stars at both. It's not a
look
matter
good
of
at
they
'em.
played both.
46, 47.
Really? No
Yeah.
way. I thought you were like 30. I'm in my
See what
60s.
happens when you work for FedEx? You lose a lot of weight and your face gets
Good.
skinny.
It's good. It's good. Keep
Good.
it up.
I like the way you think.
Keep it
I'm
up, brother.
30, everyone. 30. I'm 30 tonight. I'm excited.
You are. You're 30. As far as I'm
So-
concerned, you're 30 years old.
Who do you guys think could be a good comeback of the year player?
I know of one. Can I
Go
say?
ahead.
Can I start?
Say it.
I'm going to go with Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, that is a good one. Big Rich.
Number one on my list is Jordan Alvarez for the Astros.
Yeah.
Missing all that time last year with the hand injury, and then if he's healthy, he'll be a major contender.
Adam.
I got 3.
Okay.
It's got to be Rushman. It could be Strider, or it could be
That's really good.
Alcantara.
Yeah, Alcantara.
Alcantara. Okay.
I've got a pitcher that I think's going to ball out this year.
Go ahead.
Shane McClanahan.
Yep, that was 4 on my list.
All right.
He's
Mike Trout.
revving it up. He's revving it up right now, ain't he?
God,
From what was
I
reading.
say Mike Trout every year, but he gets hurt every year, so I can't say it anymore. Shane Bieber for the pitcher for the Guardians. If he could be healthy, I think he could be amazing. For the White Sox, they missed somebody for the entire year. Eloy Jimenez, their DH outfielder.
Yeah.
I think he could be somebody for them. And then for my Tigers, I'm going to say Will Castro or Jackson Jobe. Either one of those. If they come back and contribute, they have a good shot at it for our team.
Now, Jimenez, I think, is on another team now, right? He went from the White Sox to somebody else. Michael. You know
Luis Robert got traded.
but I think Jimenez too, didn't he? I could be wrong.
I'd have to double check on that one.
I think he was injured.
Didn't Acuna,
throughout-
wait, who picked Acuna?
Paul.
I did.
Didn't he win it in 2025?
Yeah, when he came off the AC, when he came off the tour ACL.
Yeah, he didn't.
And yes,
have a great year
Eloy
last year.
Jimenez is with Toronto.
Okay, that's what I thought. Jimenez is with Toronto.
Lance McCullers is another one.
That's a huge one right there. If he can come back this year.
Yep. And
Yeah,
Byron Buxton.
I just saw it wasn't until late. I just saw his start date just got moved back. McCullers.
What about Zach Geloff from from the A's?
Yes, he fell off the radar. Got hurt.
CJ Abrams from Washington, from the Nationals.
He did okay last year.
He
did good
Brandon
last year.
Woodruff.
I think
Brandon
Hosea
Woodruff
Gray
from
has a chance for the Nationals as well.
Yeah.
Young guy has a all-star upside.
Yeah.
And a guy that if he is healthy will make a massive difference in the NL Central, Justin Steele from the Cubs.
Justin
Yes.
Steele, great. Big Rich, terrific. What about? Okay, I'm not sure if he qualifies. I think he does. The groom.
Oh, Jacob
Jacob.
DeGrom?
Yep. DeGrom.
He was healthy last year for first time in a while, but
Yeah.
and I think wasn't he a finalist for it this past year?
I think
He was a finalist, but he didn't get it.
He was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matt
Yelich,
McClain of the
yes.
Reds.
That's another one. If he could stay
Matt
healthy.
McClain, yeah. Oh, Yelich, yeah. Yeah.
My Red Sox.
Michael
Tony
Harris.
Ca-
Michael.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You got it.
No,
Go ahead.
You're the man. My Red Sox. Casas.
Yeah.
Tony Casas. He's not well known, but he did really well a couple of years ago. Thought he was going to be like this 35 homer, 100 RBI guy. Fell off the radar last year. Got hurt. He's out there with his head.
Are you talking about
but-
Tristan?
Yeah, Casas, the first baseman.
Yeah.
Costas,
He should be
yeah.
Casas. Yeah. He should. That's my Boston stuff.
My Blue
If
Jay
he
guy
gets
is
playing time this year, he should get back.
my Blue Jays guy is Anthony Stantander.
Yeah, I think he's out for a
Santander,
while
yeah.
now, though.
He
think-
was supposed to be coming back. Did he get hurt again?
He came back and got hurt in spring training. I
He's
think
got
he's
shoulder
out
issue, I think.
till like
Good
August
Lord.
or September.
That guy
Yeah.
has got no luck at staying healthy. It's
No,
kind of
he
like
doesn't.
well,
He doesn't.
Justin
He-
Cassis needs physical therapy and health. All the tools. I still think they should have traded him last spring to Seattle for Luis Castillo. Was rumored.
Guess he was in Pittsburgh trade talks too.
Yeah, all over the place. And they really don't have a place for him. So they have Contreras at first, right? So they don't really. And they have DH and like Yoshida and somebody else. They brought in Durbin to play third now. I mean, they
Kyle
really don't have
Schwarber
a
as
place.
DH hits a 2-run home run. USA has the lead 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth with only one out and a man on second. And at bat at 0-2 is Aaron Judge.
Scooble's pitching
I would-
tonight, right? Scooble? He's
Scooble
pitching
already
tonight?
pitched. He
started.
pitched 3 innings. He
pitched
started
3
the
innings.
game.
How did he do?
Yep. 3 innings,
Five
gave up a home run in the first inning and had 5 strikeouts. No
All right.
walks.
Not bad. Okay. I think you guys, that's right. You did. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. See,
I realize it's maybe. Well, yeah, I guess it would be. What about Reese Hoskins in San Diego?
Reese Hoskins is on the Guardians, buddy.
yep. He's in Guardians now. Yep.
Yeah, he had a
They
13.
move around a
He
lot.
had a
These
13
players-
pitch at bat today. Struck out. Came back, hit a home run with 2 on, and then he came back and hit a single and knocked in 2 more, or a double and knocked in 2 more. He really woke up to
They-
that.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I forgot they sent him from San Diego to Cleveland. That's right. My
well,
bad.
the thing is with these players in Major League Baseball now and in football, there's so much movement. How can anybody? I mean, I'm pretty good with my baseball stuff, and football too, but even I'm like stumped sometimes with like who's where now. It's so much. It's like 50 a day are changing teams. It seems like, you know what I mean? It's just too much.
Tariq Skubal for Aaron Judge or Shohei Ohtani. If that trade could happen, it would be for Shohei Ohtani for Detroit. That gives them the bat they need. Because then they also replace the pitching at the same time.
Yeah.
Is this fantasy football, baseball, or are you just saying?
No, this is a
For a
guy that
trade.
just said it in the chat. Trade Skubal for Aaron
Oh, I
Judge
see.
or Shohei Ohtani. If I'm given that choice, I'm taking Shohei.
But what I'm saying, Jeremy, is he talking that he's in a fantasy league and he wants to do this?
I think he.
Or is this just regular baseball?
I think he's just doing a regular baseball. If I was to
Got
make
it.
the trade, who would it be?
Okay.
Because he didn't put it
You
in
were
as
the commissioner of
an
the world.
FBB. Yeah. If this was MLB The Show and I could turn off trade negotiations.
Yeah.
But in all actuality, I'd give up Jack Flaherty for Ohtani. Regular
there you
baseball,
go.
not fantasy.
There you go.
Yeah.
And trade Javi Baez for Aaron Judge.
I'd trade Javi Baez for a bat boy.
I
I'm
know
just
he's.
glad-
Do you feel about him the way that Adam felt about Tommy Pham last year with the Pirates?
Yes.
He
Yes.
hammered Tommy Pham up and down. Every time Pham did something right, I had to make sure and let him know about it.
I don't know
I'm
about
just glad-
video games and updating rosters. I keep up with all of the news. Yeah, you know what? Some people can. I've been so focused on all the NFL news that MLB is like my hobby, whereas I write for 3 teams. So NFL is my job now.
Yeah. And
That's
if
awesome.
you're a writer, if you're a baseball writer, if you're, whatever, but, it's just hard to keep up with. I mean, and nobody's a bigger baseball fan than me. Michael, MDE will tell you guys. But I mean, it's just
like today we had 3 big moves in baseball. And normally you don't have moves on the Saturday before the tampering period starts. Colby Turnip, defensive tackle, got traded for linebacker Zaire Franklin between the Colts and Green Bay.
Yep.
Cleo
Good
Mack
luck to
got signed to as an extension. Connor McGovern got signed to extension. Max Crosby last night got traded for 2 firsts to the Baltimore Ravens. I feel sorry for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that was the talk of the day, Jeremy. I texted a couple people. I thought it was hilarious.
I
They
think Joe
better
Burrow
find
might
him a
die.
left tackle fast. They better find him a left tackle real fast.
mm-hmm.
And then Monday we're gonna have to keep up with more because free agency starts.
Yep, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's just, it can fill your head.
TJ
Yeah.
Hawkinson restructured and cleared $5 million for the Vikings, and now they're sitting with $31 million in cap room.
Oh, your boy got released too. That you said they were gonna go after. Mixon got released this morning.
I didn't say they were going to go after him. I said we could, but we still have to clear cap. We also have Jacob Sailors, the former St. Louis Battle Hawk in the UFL that actually did. Paul, you are the go-to I seek out for baseball advice. Yep, we talked about that prior to the show.
Um,
I'm just a regular guy that loves baseball. That's all.
I think we
Amen.
all love baseball.
Yeah.
I just don't have the time always to put the effort and energy into everything.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. It's hard. Life is hard, man. We all got jobs. We all got stuff going on in our lives, man. Baseball's my out. That's where I go to just escape, man.
I still
football,
think we are probably going to draft somebody on day 3 to replace Monty, someone to develop, because we do got guys that have been developing for 2 years on the roster now. And I think they're going to get one more. I don't know who it'll be. I'm not going to guess right now, but I can throw a few names out there. Jonah Williams, Adam Randall of Clemson, or the guy that I've been saying is like my super sleeper at running back. I say he's called the wrecking back. That's Chip Trayanum of Toledo Zips.
Yes. Excellent. Jeremy, excellent. I got a question about the WBC though. That bugs me. So I just feel like so many players playing in there, right? People are gonna get hurt right before a season. I'm just so afraid that, like, if I was a general manager of a team, I'd be like, you know what? Oh my God, Ohtani's going, and he's gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna have him. And so for me, if I was gonna fix that, I would try to think of ways to move it, not from spring training to like maybe an all-star break thing at the end of the season type thing, because they've already played. What I'm saying is, when you're in spring training, you're still ramping up. When they want to go when they're going to the WBC, it's like playing in the World Series. They're going. You can't tell me they're not going 100%. They're going to get hurt, or they have more of a chance to get hurt now than they do mid-season. And in mid-season, if they did it mid-season, they're seasoned. They've been playing. They're stretched out. I don't know.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
get
guys
it.
think?
I've heard this argument too, but you're talking about the World Baseball Classic takes a total of what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And then you got the All-Star break too, which is another week, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually talking about right in the middle of the season doing a 4-week break when there's already a break during spring training. And I think that's what they're getting at. Okay, we're already in the break. This will get them more in season. And if you actually look, a lot of those guys actually played really well to start the season compared to other people. It was the ones that had the questionable work ethics that got hurt early in the season. You know,
Mhm.
I don't remember how many players it was last year, but I know it was over 100. And that's why I thought it would be a little less. That's why I guess 80 or more. You know, I that's why I went there.
Yeah.
But they
Mhm.
actually increased it. There's more players out of the Major League Baseball playing this season, and maybe that's what it is because it's better conditioning because it's all game versus.
I just think they're not as stretched out as they. Listen, they've sat around for 4 months. You know what I mean? Like, not. And to me, as I said before, a spring training game is not like a WBC game. It's not like a World Series game. These guys are out for blood in the W. They want to win. Japan wants to win. The United States wants to win. They want to win. They're going to go out. They're going to crash into walls. They're throwing as hard as they can. This kid was throwing 101 miles an hour today. They want to, Manny Machado's diving all over the place. It's just scary to me. They're gonna get injured. It's gonna take 4 or 5 big injuries, and they're gonna change it. You watch. They'll change the way it's done.
I mean, I've already seen a couple with, when Edwin Diaz tore his ACL and
Yes.
things of that nature.
Michael brought that up to me.
There's not really, to me, a perfect place to put it. You put it at the end of the season, that's not going to work because you've got so many guys that are cold now because the regular season ended at the end of September. You do it after the World Series, they've been cold for 6 weeks.
Mhm.
You can't do it in the middle of the season because like Jeremy was saying, you're putting a 4-week hold in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Which means you'd be starting earlier or ending
Right.
later. You'd have to make that decision.
And you
Yep.
can't end any later. I mean, for crying out loud, you end any later, you're going to be playing Thanksgiving baseball.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
But if you
and
start
you've got the
earlier,
weather
you're going to have
issues and things like that.
winter baseball.
So
Right. So you got to do it during spring training.
well, what about? Okay, I brought up the All-Star break. What about not a week off, maybe 2 weeks off? Not a month, 2 weeks off. Abbreviate
No.
the WBC a little bit. Can you do that?
But with how many teams that get involved,
Well,
you
I
can't
know.
shorten it. That's
Well, the problem, Jeremy, is that we have team. I mean, you want the whole world to be in it. It's a World Baseball Classic, right? But okay, Great Britain, they're gonna be out of the first round. And what I'm saying is, maybe you just you limit the field. I don't know. Of the
How do
team,
you
I don't.
limit it, though?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can.
That's the bad part. There's no,
Yeah.
you can't play a qualifier round
Right.
because then you just defeated your purpose of shortening the World Baseball Classic
Right,
by
that's
having
what
a
I'm saying.
qualifier.
Yes.
Um,
And you can't like say Great Britain can't play or like like whatever, like Honduras or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to invite them. So what do we do? I don't know. You know?
It's a tough scenario, and it does take a little bit of time. The good part is it only happens every 3 years.
Yeah.
But I think it's just one of those things that if you're going to do it, you have to kind of bite the bullet. and hope, fingers crossed, that nobody gets hurt, significantly anyway, because there's no other place to put it. At least they're doing it in the middle of spring training instead of doing it at the beginning of spring training. So guys that are playing in the classic get to report earlier than the rest of the team. So they report a week and a half early.
Good point.
Which is good. Gives them a chance to get their legs under them and get a little stretched out and that kind of stuff.
Good point.
On the flip side of that, I don't think we're going to be seeing, and I don't think we have seen, like, starters in the WBC go 7 innings.
They usually
they'll go 3, 4.
Yeah.
Right. They're not the coaches and the managers for the WBC teams understand that these guys got to go back and play their major league season. So
we had that one World Series that was at the end of October with the Northern team being in it, and they played in the snow, and they actually had to wait for the snow to stop because it covered the ground because you couldn't see the baseball if it was a ground ball. So I do not want the World Series being any later. That was my point.
So why don't we start the WBC in January?
Right.
Well, it's because the players have that in their contract. They have so many months that they have to have off after the World Series is done after playoffs. And
that's their choice, though, Jeremy, if they want to go.
Yeah, it's their choice if they want to play or not. This has nothing to do with MLB.
They're going to go. They don't care about time. They're going to go. I mean, they do care. Don't get me wrong. But some players,
it's why the Pro Bowl got moved in front of the Super Bowl in football. Because the players wanted the time off as soon as the Super Bowl was done. That was the main reason. It had nothing to do with health at the time.
This has nothing to do with MLB.
No, I mean, I'm talking about players in general. In the union, they have their set months they want off because they do things administrative-wise in that time off. And they do not want to have to worry about their players going off to play during that time, agents, owners, and everything else for some other thing is what I'm getting at.
Now, Michael just said that the WBC pitches have 55 pitch limit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's why I said you're only going to see 3 to 4 innings tops.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost the same as what they limit them in spring training for your starters. If you think about it, starters only go like 50, 60 pitches. So since they do that, so they're protecting the pitchers. It's everybody else. It's like fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that if you did move it to January, you're causing other issues too, because you're looking at, okay, we finished at the end of September. Most of the teams finished at the end of September. They've had that couple of months off. They come back and you're not going to just jump into the tournament. So right after Thanksgiving, you're starting to get yourself ready for the World Baseball Classic. Then you get done with the World Baseball Classic and you got another month off until spring training. So you let yourself get cold all over again.
You have 2 weeks off. You have 2 weeks off.
How long?
Run it the second week. If it goes 3 weeks, it goes at the end of January. Take 2 weeks off, and then you're in spring training.
But you're giving your body the opportunity to get cold again. You're going like this.
Yeah, and then more injuries will happen.
Period to recuperate. You're not giving your body the opportunity to recuperate.
Run it right at the 3 week mark before spring training starts.
Okay, but then everybody's cold. So you think this 55 pitch, you're going to look at a 25 pitch limit. Because you can't just start the tournament.
If you're training all off season, Rich, to go play for your country,
training, yes, but you're not in any sort of structure training.
Yeah. That's good point.
You're not going to the team facility and practicing in team facilities and things like that all summer long, or all winter long. Sorry, what you're doing is doing your own thing for the largest extent. That, not to mention the fact you still, let's say spring training starts, just for argument's sake, February 15th. You're wanting to start the World Baseball Classic 3 weeks before that, right?
Yeah.
So that puts us at the end of January. How long do these guys have to prepare for the World Baseball Classic? You can't just do like Major League and show up at training camp and be ready to play. They got to
Yeah,
have
but
some time.
These
Most-
guys are professionals, and if they're already on the team, then that means they should be able to fly themselves and go train. Why does it need to interfere with the MLB schedule?
And Adam, to that point, these are professional athletes.
It's not like they're broke.
They probably take 2 weeks off after the end of the season. They're back to training again. They're back to training again by November 1st, I think.
I mean, I was watching
They
the
really-
Scenes pitch to Lizzie Doon.
You know, I mean, they're back,
If I was dating Livy Doon, I'd pitch to her too.
you know, I mean, they're back.
Just
They
saying.
probably take 2 weeks off. They go to like wherever, like wherever they
Disney,
go
whatever.
on vacation, Disney World or whatever, and they come back and they start training again. They don't just
Right, but
they
you
don't
know-
just show up in spring training untrained and not do anything for.
This isn't like high school ball where they just show up and
Right,
say,
but did
hey,
you notice what happened the week and a half before the World Baseball Classic started? Did you notice the spring training games?
Yeah,
It was the Dominican Republic against the Rangers. It was
Right.
Brazil against the Pirates. They were playing as their teams in scrimmage games for a week and a half before they went to the World Baseball Classic.
Right.
So now you're adding another week and a half, 2 weeks of scrimmages leading into it. And who are they going to scrimmage? They're not scrimmaging each other. They're going to have to find college teams to scrimmage. And this just in, college teams are not going to be the competition they need they need to be facing.
Right.
So
I can
then they
tell you
know-
some of the college teams can beat some major league teams. I'll tell you.
Some of them probably can, but what I'm saying is you're still looking at getting started in January.
Only way to make it fair, though, you got to give the pro teams aluminum bats to face them.
Oh my God.
sink in.
Jeremy, if you give Judge an aluminum bat, he'll
we might
that's what
see
I'm
a
saying.
600.
The worst player
Especially
that
an
hits
aluminum
maybe
torpedo.
2 home runs.
he'll hit in a torpedo. He'll hit the ball 700 feet.
I understand, but look, the worst guy in the league that hits like maybe 2 home runs. You give him an
Yeah.
aluminum bat. How many home runs is he hitting in one game? At least one, right?
At least one. Yeah. Yes.
Well, you got to remember they have deadened the aluminum bats a little bit, but the aluminum torpedo bats, though,
Oh my.
man,
I've seen them.
I can
It's
hit a home
dumping.
run with them,
I mean,
I mean-
it's not.
and I'm
It
55.
just with where they have it right now is the best case scenario. It is just the best case scenario for all parties involved. And if
It
it
would,
was an
Michael.
every year thing, I think the biggest issue would be if it was an every year thing, because just like with the Olympics with hockey,
Right.
hockey puts the brakes on for 3 weeks for the Olympics.
Right.
And then, you get these guys that,
Technically,
how
4
many
if
of the
you add
guys
in
in
the All-Star
NHL
break.
don't? Yeah.
It-
So
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
you
I-
eliminate
I'm
the All-Star
making
game?
my point. I'm making my point about the whole. If you did it mid-season around the All-Star break, you got the week
You
off
kill
for
the
the
All-Star
All-Star break. Then you'd have they don't have to scrimmage each other because let's face it, the 190 players that play in the major leagues would be warmed up and ready.
right.
The other players on every roster would not be.
Yeah.
How many injuries would happen to those teams and take countries right out of it right off the rip?
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact of how many guys on the major league teams that are not playing in this thing are going to, and then whenever things get fired back up, the guys are going to get, the guys are going to be getting injured after being off for 3 weeks, not having any competition. I mean, even if they let's just say they eliminated the All-Star game on the years that you had the World Baseball Classic. They're realistically the only time frame that works is what they're using right now.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it is. And, we're talking Major League Baseball and all the committees that are on, and the Players Union and the Players Association. They've had to rehash everything, I would think,
Sure.
to come up with this, right?
Exactly.
know.
That was my point, because this
Right.
has been brought up before. And this is
And,
what they decided to do, and they've stuck with it. So
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just think they did all this, and they looked at the logistics, and this was the best possible scenario, because it's just prior to Japanese baseball, Chinese baseball, all of it.
The only thing, it was just when I was watching Manny Machado like lay out 2 plays in a row, and I'm like, that's what concerned me was the injury thing. I'm like, if I was the Padres, I'd be like, no, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, if Michael just posted about the aluminum bats. Chandler Simpson would hit 25 homers with an aluminum bat. He would have 50. Chandler Simpson would have 50 stolen bases and 50 home runs with an aluminum bat.
And here's the other thing to look at, Paul. You're going to have more guys get hurt if they go halfway than if they're giving 100%. When you have guys that aren't doing what they need to do and play the way they're supposed to play, that's when they even get hurt more often. So you would want Manny or these other guys diving for balls and playing the game like they should.
Yeah,
I was
agree.
thinking like an owner, and I'm like, oh my God, I was just thinking like an owner. Like,
You don't think they don't think that? 100% they do. The owners, who are only worried about the bottom line in ticket sales, are going, oh my God, please no. Every
Yeah,
play that's
exactly.
like that. That's what they're going to say. You know why?
And that-
Because
and-
they've all seen it in the regular season where somebody makes a play like that and they don't get up.
And let
I
me
mean-
tell you something else too. Fantasy's a huge business. Every fantasy owner who has Manny Machado is going, oh, so
Yeah.
every single one of them.
What
And,
about
and it's the
It's a big
same thing in
business.
fantasy
You know,
football.
That's even with the hockey Olympics. Look, the Kings lost their center
Yep.
for the year, and then Crosby's out for. I mean, I know he's skating with the team today, which is huge, but yeah, I mean, he got injured, and I mean, now we have we can't beat the fucking Flyers.
But how many guys get hurt during spring training anyway and are gone for the year?
Anywhere
Not
from
many.
5 to 10 per
5.
team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have guys. I don't want to say it's a rule of attrition, but it is. It's a rule of attrition. You're going to have guys get hurt during spring training, whether they're playing in the World Baseball Classic or if they're playing in a Grapefruit League game at Bradenton, Florida. You're going to have guys that are going to tear an ACL or break a bone or blow out an elbow or something. It's
but
part of the cost of doing business.
I understand your point about going 100% or going halfway, and that's a very good point, Big Rich. But I still feel like spring training game and WBC or World Series are 2 different things, and these players are going to play 1,000% harder.
At the same time, in spring training, we've seen that at least one play every day make the top 10 plays. And I'm talking about whether it's a defensive play, somebody jumping over a fence to catch a home run, all that stuff. It all happens every year in spring training, whether the WBC happens or not. So guess what? They're going to play the game hard, whether they're in spring training.
Especially somebody trying to make a team.
Like Magnum threw out that guy from the wall and threw a bullet to third. Got him out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Hey, and congratulations, Pirate fans. Your Pirates beat my Tigers in preseason 5-3.
Pirates beefed up this year.
They did.
They really did.
They added a lot of pieces, and
We're over 100 million. We're almost catching you there, Red Sox.
You got Lau, you got Lowe. Whatever, Lowe. He's a 30+ home run guy.
You got Ozuna.
And Hearn should be good for 20+.
Yeah.
O'Hearn should be good for 20+.
Brought up
Yep.
Ozuna.
then you have Alphabet Garcia.
Yep. Password
Hickston.
over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That the Red Sox should have never traded, and I'm still mad about that, but whatever.
Well, the pitcher that y'all got for him is really good too.
He's okay. He's going to
Did
be
I
the fifth
say that
starter.
right? Isn't it Joe
Fifth
Histon?
star-
Joe Histon Garcia is how it's said.
Joe, is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know. It's so hard. It's so
That's
weird.
believe you're
what
correct.
that's what
We
they
just
said
called
on the
him Pat- we just
broadcast
called
on the
him
radio.
Paxton.
But like Oviedo, he's the Red Sox fifth starter right now, possibly. So to trade a guy like that, the most power in your organization, for a guy that might be your fifth starter, I'm not too happy about that.
Did he
Well,
want
right
out of
now-
Boston?
Not that I know of. No.
By the way, the proper pronunciation is Joe Stinson.
Joe
Stinson.
Stinson. Okay. Okay.
Joe Stinson.
I knew it was close. I
You
knew
can't
it was
get that
close.
by the way. it's spelled.
No, that's
I'm
why
sorry?
I said Alphabet Garcia to start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they call him.
and I mean he's
Yeah,
going to make the team.
Well,
they call him.
It's that time of
nickname
night.
the password? Is it 9:00?
Paul, I
Yeah.
want to thank you for being on tonight. Rich and
Thank you.
Adam as well. Adam, go
Had a good
ahead and
time.
shout out your channel.
Hold on, I'm reading what.
Yep, I'm
Well,
putting it up
Ozuna-
for you.
40.
Well, Ozuna's like we just talked. He's starting to get hot in the WBC. Let's see if it carries over.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The
you can
guy-
get me at Driving to the Top Productions on YouTube. Obviously, tonight we're on my Facebook page, Ad McNally. If you want to add me there, go ahead, follow me back. I'll add you back, whatever friend request. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Anyway, you can get me on Twitter at oh my God.
At Sports Talking It.
At Sports Talking It. Jesus Christ, holy cow.
You're tired, buddy. I hear it.
Well, it's in my mind, it's already 11 o'clock because we turned the stupid clocks ahead tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
right. Thank you for
More
reminding.
daylight. Woo!
I'm excited.
Let's
Hopefully-
sleep.
hopefully
Let's
the
sleep.
bill-
Yeah,
hopefully
great.
The bill gets passed and we keep this hour ahead so we can, us workers that work all these
Yep.
days and hours, especially during Christmas time for doing FedEx, fucking the extra hour of daylight be awesome.
Yeah, but Adam, you're only 30 years old. I
Right.
mean,
But when there's no light, it's hard to read packages.
yeah, but you're half our age. You should be like 2:00.
You
no
ever
big
heard
deal.
of Maglite?
Do you ever hear of just signing a bill to keep more daylight?
That would be great.
That would be awesome.
Well,
I'd love
that
to.
too. I mean,
Well,
they've
you
been
know
talking
what?
about it for 25
Yeah,
years.
wait. Even if they sign the bill, it still gets dark early.
Right, but it would be 6 o'clock instead of 5 or 4.
No. In the winter, it falls back. You go back an hour, so it stays light longer. If you push it
No.
forward, yes.
Uh,
You understand what I'm saying, right, Big Rich?
No.
If you turn the clock back an hour, that means it's getting dark later. If you put it forward, it's getting dark earlier.
earlier? Yes.
It's going to stay lighter longer now.
Right. It'll stay light longer now when we
Because it's
push it up.
summertime and the angle of
Right.
the earth is right.
It will still get dark early, just not as early.
Hush.
I have one more final question about the Pirates.
Sure.
Ozuna, is he DHing or is he playing the outfield?
DH.
DH.
All DH?
That's why McCutcheon's in Texas now.
They hit his glove.
All right, good. I'm glad.
What's up,
thank
Marcus?
you. I'm glad I asked.
Well,
What's up, Bob?
and Big Rich, go ahead and shout out where you're from and what you do.
Twitter or X or whatever we're calling it today, Big Rich 8371. My Facebook page, Rich Richardson. Driving to the Top Productions Tuesday, Wednesday nights. Monday, I swear, I promise, Monday we'll be starting my NASCAR show on Monday nights, 2 Tire Change. For everyone that's involved in wanting to find out about the latest and greatest in NASCAR, I'll be getting that started this coming week as well. That's all tied in through my Facebook, my Twitter, and through Driving to the Top. And I appreciate you having me on, man.
I appreciate you being here. Paul, go ahead and tell everybody, do you plan on being back with us again?
I plan on being back. I had a great time.
Okay.
I got to tell you
So
all.
in 2 weeks when you're doing your live draft, do you want to come on and talk about your fantasy baseball teams before
yeah, we can
the
do
season
that.
starts?
That'd be the best. I love that.
I mean, if
stuff.
you want to, we could program it. Jeremy, you could be the host of it.
Yeah.
But you're not joining it.
But no, guys, seriously, I was telling Jeremy earlier, this is the first podcast I've ever been on,
Oh,
participated in.
I remember my first one.
I'd like to do podcasts in the future. I'm just a regular baseball fan. Played baseball all my life, softball. I love it. It's just
I'm gonna try and talk ball on Monday night, Paul. Let me know.
I got to do this for Paul. For Paul. Welcome to podcasting.
Thank you. Like it just I've never done it before. I'm in sales, so I enjoy talking to people.
Hey,
So,
that's how I got started.
Hey, we might get Michael Ward finally on a show.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael has actually been on my show once on Friday
Michael
night
Edwards?
for the Lions
the
Lions
other
Fan
guy.
Cave chat. And he actually came on the Wednesday night after he made a bet with me that the Patriots would win the Super Bowl. He was a part of the NFL Roundtable talks that week.
Oh, might have I met him then? I think I was on that week, wasn't I?
Megan Drokauger was the Seahawks girl. Was you
yeah,
there?
Remember I came on late and we got
Yeah, he was the guy in the upper left-hand corner.
Had to magically go so I could get on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Jeremy too. I mean I can jump in a little bit of football too. I'm not as much as baseball is my thing, but I know my football too a little bit here, especially fantasy football. But yeah, if you
Fantasy guy in season.
But yeah, thank you guys. This has been great. I felt really comfortable, and this was my initiation. So I appreciate it.
So
Well, you're on the right channel to be initiated on.
Thank you.
I write
No,
for
yeah.
I bet I am. I'm sure I
You
am.
could never tell you never did this before, man. I promise. You could never tell you never did it before.
Really.
You did really well.
Probably from sales. But
you pop the cherry, Paul Michaels.
if you love what you do, like I love sales. If you love what you do, it comes natural, I guess. But yeah, I just thank you. Thanks a lot.
That right there is a link to Roundtable.io. That's for the Jags. I also write for the Bucks. This link here is my link to my Lions article with SouthFloridaTribune.com. Those QR codes, all you got to do is scan those at any time. And of course, you can find me right here on my channel, which is Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions, which does simulcast usually into the Huddle Sports Network on Amazon and Roku. So you can actually find me on your TV. Make sure you hit that like button no matter what platform and whose YouTube you're watching on, whether it's Adam's Driving to the Tops, whether it's his Facebook page. It helps us all grow in this community. The likes, the comments, the shares, all of it helps us grow.
Sweet.
Yinzer said you're a natural.
Thank you. Oh, talking about me? All right. Thank
Yep.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, you couldn't tell you this is your first time.
Well, thank you. I really
You
appreciate
got
it.
a
'Cause I
like
was
for Yinzer,
I
Dave,
asked Jerry.
Paul?
I was nervous. Before. I'm like, oh my
You know
God.
what?
That's why I didn't tell you what I really do before. That's why I didn't tell you what I really do
All
for
right.
a living before.
When I first got started, I was on a podcast from a guy that had been doing it 20 years and had one of the biggest Lions podcasts there was at the time. And I literally told me the same advice I gave you. Treat it like you're calling into a radio show to give your knowledge,
Yep.
If you treat it like that, you won't even realize you're on camera unless you just stare at the screen and get the big doe in the headlights look.
I just treated, as I was going, I'm like, I'm just sitting here talking to a bunch of buddies that love baseball.
And that's the way I've always wanted it to be for anybody that joins. And that's why my Lions show that I do on Friday nights, it's not every now and then I get another podcaster or something like that on. It's normally the guys like you, regular fans that just want to talk about the team.
That's how I started.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't start obviously like that, but I evolved into that. How do you think I met Jeremy? How do you think I met Rich? How do you think I met half my crew?
I mean, who knows? Maybe 6 months from now, you guys will be joining my show. I don't know. We'll see. But
I mean, I'm always
you never know.
we're always looking to grow here.
Yeah, and I'm always willing to whatever. But yeah, man.
I would love to get my Boston show back. That was fun.
So just like I say at the end of all of my other shows, I'll end this show with it. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here within you. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the World Baseball Classic. Enjoy the spring training baseball, because you're going to get to see players you normally don't see, because most of them are playing in the WBC.
Paul, in case Jeremy didn't tell you, we usually stick around and BS for a couple minutes after the show.
All right.
Log off.
Sounds good.
So here we go. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lyons, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that Ruskin tribe. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one pride echoes, everything feels right. Jeremy Beelan, every day at 11. Yelling one B right like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.